Welcome to the Soccer Chaplains United podcast from the Touchline. And now, here's your host, Rev Brad.
Hello, friends. The month of July is always a busy one for me as a volunteer chaplain in Major League Soccer. The league itself is in mid-season. We have an added tournament with Leagues Cup, and plus, this year, I'm prepping to speak at the 4th Global Congress on Sport and Christianity, being held at Baylor University's Truett Seminary here at the end of the month. So for the month of July, to lighten the podcast load, I'd like to read and offer reflections from my book, The Soccer Psalms. And similar to past stretches where I've done this, what I'll do is I'll read the biblical psalm first, and then the soccer psalm. Afterward, I'll share my reflection from the book and offer up some questions for personal meditation. This week we read Psalm 3, a player's lament of criticism. Psalm 3, a psalm of David when he fled from his son Absalom. Verse 1. Lord, how many are my foes? How many rise up against me? Many are saying of me, God will not deliver him. But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts up my head high. I call out to the Lord, and he answered me from his holy mountain. I lie down and sleep. I wake again because the Lord sustains me. I will not fear, though tens of thousands assail me on every side. Arise, Lord. Deliver me, my God. Strike all my enemies on the jaw. Break the teeth of the wicked. From the Lord comes deliverance. May your blessing be on your people. Soccer Psalm 3. A psalm of a player when faced with enormous media criticism and fan opposition. President, I have so many opponents. So many have taken to social media to speak against me. The pundits and reporters are saying of me, the owner will not rescue him. But you, President, defend and protect me. You hold me in high regard. You're the one who raises my spirits and tells me to keep my head high. I ask for a meeting with the president, and he answers me. He tells me to come into his office. At night, I can go to sleep with a sense of peace. I wake up in the morning refreshed. The president and his belief in me and support of me sustains me. I will not fear, even if every follower around the world attacks me on every social media platform. Stand up, President. Rescue me, my owner. Give my enemies something to think twice about. Make them shut their mouths, since they are evil. From the president comes rescue. May you bless everyone under your care. A reflection on Psalm 3. In Psalm 3, we can see a progression. So if you've read Psalms 1 and 2, the accusations and attacks that God and his kingdom are under from the world can turn personal really quickly. For David, this happens when one of his sons, Absalom, tries to take over the throne. David is on the run. Not only are his kingdom and rule in jeopardy, but his own life and family are threatened, and Absalom has acquired a following. In soccer, betrayal is common. Teammates turn on each other. Coaches often stab another in the back in order to get a job or climb the coaching ladder above someone else. Executives sneakily hold conversations, resulting in the advancement of some and dismissals of others. Ownership ups and moves a team in the middle of the night with seemingly no repercussion. In Soccer Psalm 3, I've taken the perspective of a player dealing with some social media issue or controversy and realizing the president's support around the issue. However, I feel the psalm could have been written from any number of perspectives. There are so many issues these days plaguing the mental health of individuals tied into soccer. Not all accusations are false. Not all criticisms are unfair, but we see a great fragility occurring among people in soccer, and some of it severely unjustified. A player missing a shot on goal, a coach losing a critical match, an ownership group failing to update facilities or make certain investments. These things and more can lead to a maelstrom of public opposition and vitriol, much of it through distance means like social media. While it's highly likely that betrayal happens in soccer, it's highly unlikely that the average player gets a meeting with the president. It's even more unlikely that an owner knows or even cares about individuals on a soccer squad, except maybe for the most famous or gifted ones. But this is the difference in the person of God. He cares deeply for us, whether we are the ticket salesperson, the kit person, the trialist, the reserve player, the fan, the superstar athlete, or the coach. There's considerable level of peace we can have in knowing God has our back, that He's working for our good, even in difficult times and situations when facing betrayal and a mountain of opposition. Here's a few thoughts, a few questions for meditation. Have you ever felt surrounded on all sides in the midst of soccer? Maybe take a moment to write about a time when you faced extreme opposition that was unfair in the accusation, or maybe it was marked with betrayal and backstabbing. Now think about that same time when you faced opposition. Who had your back, as it were? Who supported you or stayed by your side, even when it might not have been popular? Where are you and they today in your relationship? Might it be appropriate to thank them? Finally, if you're in professional soccer, criticisms will certainly come. From Psalm 3, what truths about God might you be able to take with you so that you can withstand the pressures that you face? For example, God will respond to me when I pray. Write out those truths about God.
Well, thanks for listening, my friends. The soccer psalms in the US, the football psalms in the UK, all available on Amazon in a number of different formats. And coming here soon, Los Salmos del Fútbol, una versión del libro en español. Give it a read, write a review. I'd greatly appreciate it if you order a copy today. I look forward to spending time with you again next week. Until then, this is Rev Brad coming to you from the Touchline.